Hey guys, just a quick video today. I wanted to take a quick look at Hot Toys versus Mondo. I think it's almost comparing apples to oranges, and I think most people would probably agree. But these two figures in particular, the price is the same. So I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at what exactly you get for about $265. That's the price of both of these. Originally, Mondo figures were in the lower range, in the 180s, 190, but this latest He-Man figure, and I think it's well worth it, was $260. So it kind of moved them right into the Hot Toys range. So while I don't think they're really competitors, head-to-head competitors, I think both of these companies are competing for your dollars. So it'd be interesting to see what you would get for that 260. Looking at He-Man here, this He-Man figure, and again, nothing but good things to say about this figure. He comes with a number of pieces here, a couple of different outfits, actually 3 in total. There's the chest gear that he's wearing here with his shield and sword. Thunder Punch He-Man, and I think I have an early review where we talk about this in a little more detail with the body armor and the shield and all that goes with that. There's the punching, the fist with the lightning or electricity. There's the extra sword, a number of hands. Got the axe. You got the battle damage gear that comes with the switchable magnetic H that you could put on there and take off. And you get the wrist cufflinks and the wrist cuffs and the knife for the leg. What you get with the Hot Toys figure, and I mean, this is amazing. This is why you buy the Hot Toys figures, right? For the look at this portrait. I mean, amazing, unbelievable. It's almost like you have Chris Evans here in your in your living room, a little version of Chris Evans. But these are really amazing. The detail in the clothing, and again, I guess to look at them, the Hot Toys, the outfits are so meticulous. Everything is done perfectly on there. The one thing I will say is a lot of the Hot Toys, when I'm taking them out of the box, I kind of hold my breath because I almost feel like they're easily damaged. The wrist pieces, the arms could easily break, and unfortunately, like this He-Man figure, I don't know if Hot Toys has such good customer service. I can't speak personally from it. I do know people that have had some figures, in particular Star Wars figures, where the arms broke, and my understanding is you're pretty much out of luck if you're trying to pose something with the Hot Toys figures. On the other hand, I've been hearing lately that Mondo has had some quality issues with their She-Ra and this particular figure, where it seems like at the waist he's coming apart, and that's unfortunate because I know we spent a lot of money and waited a long time for these figures, and the last thing you really want to have is this thing come apart on you. But from what I'm hearing on looking at some videos on the web, Mondo has been very receptive and has done exactly what they needed to do with that. So kudos to Mondo for that. But again, kind of comparing apples to oranges. I just like the way they look together, so maybe that's why I did the video. You get that, and that's why you buy toys, right? To play with and put out there. But yeah, but I think that's kind of cool. But let me just walk through some of the things you get with the Hot Toys figure. In addition to the shield that he came with, that he's holding now, there's a breakable shield. There's a number of hands. This is kind of interesting, the face piece. You could actually change the mouth and the nose. That piece comes off, and you could substitute these 3 here. These 2 other looks where there's different expressions on there. Also, this is the main portrait with Chris Evans, which is kind of cool. You could swap that head off, and you could actually have him holding the Captain America mask as well. And also, as another, they do some cool things. There's this little, I guess, compass with the picture of Sharon Carter in there, and or Agent Carter. But yeah, that's kind of cool. There's always something cool in there. I know with the Colton figure, what was kind of cool is they had the Captain America playing cards with the blood on them, which was kind of an interesting touch, which was kind of cool. So this figure, of course, is from Endgame. Looking at the stands, that's one thing I think about the Mondo figures. I I would like to see some better stands, but perhaps, I don't know. I mean, how much would that increase the overall cost of the figure? It might go up, um, significantly. The stands typically for the Hot Toys figures are usually pretty nice. This is a more basic one. A lot of them, like the some other figures I have, they have kind of a gooseneck with a clamp on it, so you could actually have the figure, in the air and in more, more active poses, I guess you would say. But anyway, just wanted to put this out there. I think it's pretty cool. Again, I think it's comparing apples to oranges, but they do cost about the same amount of money. So I thought it'd be interesting to look at what you get for your figures. The one thing is, I feel that the Mondo figures are a lot more sturdy. Although I have to say, with the She-Ra figure, I was kind of holding my breath moving some things. I watched somebody did a video, I think Pixel Dan or somebody, where they were putting the cape on, and it was so involved. So when I had to do that, I just kind of, I think he was actually putting in the wrong place, honestly. But some of the things, and there's really no instructions that come with it. There are instructions that typically come with the Hot Toys figures, but it'd be nice if they threw a piece of paper in there and kind of explained. A lot of it is not necessary, but I think for the She-Ra figure, it would have been interesting to at least explain what some of the things were. I think some of the people had no idea what some of the headpieces were and things like that. So it might be helpful, and even hints on how to put things together. There might be some ways that are better to do it than other ways. So anyway, that's all I have today. Just wanted to put that out there and be interested in what you folks think about that. Hot Toys or Mondo. Again, I have to say, this year I spent an awful lot on Mondo. I did buy more than I should have, actually, in these He-Man figures. I actually purchased 3 of them. I bought She-Ra. I picked up, who else did I pick up? Skeletor. I ordered Battle Cat. And honestly, that's money that I probably would have spent on Hot Toys figures. So in that regard, I guess they are competing, because they're competing for your dollars, right? I mean, unless you have an unlimited amount of money, you have to make some decisions on that and what you want to go ahead and purchase. So that's, I just thought it'd be interesting to put out there, and with both of them being so close in price, I thought it'd be kind of cool to look at what one offers for that price versus the other. Definitely looking at them. I mean, the Hot Toys is a lot more. The detail in the outfits, I think that's what you're paying for. But I should mention, I don't know if anybody, for you folks that have hot toys in the past, pretty much that you can't take these outfits off. They're pretty much on there, and that's another issue too. If you leave them in a particular pose, there's some of them where if you leave them in a pose, they'll eventually damage the outfit. So you want to put them in what they call a museum pose, right? Where you want to keep the arms straight. So probably for this picture, I bent the arms and the elbows and things like that. But when that's done, in order to keep the figure in good condition, what you want to do is kind of straighten out the arms and get them in a more neutral pose, so it doesn't put any stress on the outfits or anything like that. So anyway, I'll wrap up with that. Hope all is well and everybody's staying safe out there, and hope to talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.